Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Jimmy. Thank you so much for watching today. I have a very special treat for you. I will be reviewing Satin Azure by Dua Fragrances. They're a company out of California and they make very high-end interpretations of very expensive, exclusive perfumes out there that are very hard to get your nose on because of their price and just their exclusivity in general. I wouldn't even know they exist if it wasn't for Dua Fragrances. They're very high quality and I love them, and I've been a big fan of their company for a while now. Just want to share the love and let you guys know what I think is great because I have a very common nose. So if I like it, maybe you'll like it too. This Satin Azure is inspired by MDCI Parfums Blue Satin, and it's a citrus aromatic classification. The notes include bergamot, lemon, green accord, cassis, watermelon, jasmine, woodsy notes, saffron, and leather accord. When I first sprayed this on, I actually got a first impression of, that's Aventus. And in fact, it smelled so similar to Aventus in many ways that I was surprised that no one's actually talking about it in that way. I think I may have seen one person say it on a forum somewhere, but I kind of came to the conclusion immediately, independently on my own. So I know it definitely reminded me of that. So it's got this citrusy, fruity opening up top, but not in the orangey sense. It's got this almost pineapple-y scent, is what I'm so wanting to say here, as Aventus does have. So it's got that in common. I'm not saying there's pineapple or manzanite in here. I'm just saying it's got that juicy factor going on. And Aventus then goes into that smokiness very quickly, but this one does not have a smokiness to it. But in passing, it has a well-roundedness to it that you might mistake for a smokiness. But it's just got that mass appeal that Aventus has. So that also has that in common, very much so. Lastly, this is rounded out by leather, and the leather is not very heavy. I know there might be some leather in Aventus, but this is more the leather instead of the smoke, in my opinion. So I do like the smell, and it's very light leather. It's not very heavy, and it kind of reminds me of a new leather belt or a new leather couch, but lighter. And it is there, and it shows up pretty soon after you spray it, and it kind of lasts the duration of the fragrance. It helps to ground the fragrance and round it out. Without that, it would just be a bunch of juicy fruit that would die out, much later in this instance, but nothing special. So I believe it adds a uniqueness to it, a maturity to it that many people would appreciate. Now, if you have a lot of Aventus clones already in your collection, maybe skip this one if you're kind of done with that DNA. But if you like it, you only have a few, you want to add more with a leathery touch to it, this might work out well for you, as it does in my case. Although I'm not really into leather all that much, I feel like I can't really pull it off. So I'm into the fruity stuff, I'm into the safe stuff, which is why I like this so much. But the leather might take some time to grow on me, even though it is very subtle here. But for you guys who are really into the heavy leather, you might not even smell it at all, just to give you guys an idea of how light it is, but it is there. So is this backup bottle worthy? I think so. If you're into designery smells, just a spray and go kind of thing that'll last you in the fall and winter, spring months, this will work well for you. Just don't overspray. You're gonna kill your friends next to you, okay? Even though it does smell delightful. I hope this helps you. If you're into the juicy, fruity smell with a leather backbone, this is gonna be something you wanna try. See you in the next review. Bye-bye.